we have the ability just to walk to the fridge and open it up and get some cold
Yeah.
drink. We have the ability just to walk over to the sink and push and pull a lever, and we have warm or cold water. We use the restroom. We hit a button. Our waste is taken away from us and dealt with.
Love
Everything,
that.
you know what I'm saying? We come inside of a domicile that we can lock our doors behind us. We can feel safe. You know what I'm saying? We at the push of a button, we have safeness. We feel we do. You know, we have the ability to go to the store. We no longer have to kill for our food if we choose not to, so we can just go to the store and buy our chicken or our beef pre-cut up, pre-ready to go. Shoot, we can even buy it pre-cooked. Moving that cursor even closer to the line. You want food, you can walk in and microwave it. You don't even gotta cook anymore.
30 seconds, you're fed, dude.
You're 30 seconds. You're already eating some warm nutrition that you spent 10 minutes that you've spent 10 minutes getting. Whereas you harken back to, say, a couple hundreds of thousands of years when we were very first in this physical format that we shall call human. This genealogical makeup that is currently us as its first iterations, living in caves. You know what I'm saying? To get food at that point in time, you're walking for hours. You're exposing yourself to danger.
Throw a spear.
Or as a hunter, you're running around, you're chasing animals, you're setting traps, you're covering vast distances, and in order to achieve
basically
these foods.
Naked and afraid. Basically naked and afraid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So ultimately, you have this massive caloric expenditure to achieve calories, and that's basically you spend your whole life on the very edge of needing more calories, keeping warm. Only the most basic things are really being covered in your daily life.
Is that the root of gratification?
You've hunted the food and now you're sitting down to eat the food. That is, I would say, the root. I would say that is the most basic form of gratification. Outside of the more rudimentary, like, lizard brain thing, which would be like orgasm.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'm hungry right now, so I'm thinking about food.
Yeah, I mean the desire to
more hungry than thirsty, I guess.
Oh, but that's right. That's right. Breaking even finally. Good stuff. Good stuff.
But it is kind of problematic, at least, to see so much misinformation going around, and it's real easy. We're moving so fast,
It's almost like people can't be asked to go and double check whether a fact is true.
What are you talking about? I have 1,000 things to do today. You want me to read something?
Well, I mean, that's the funny thing is only because we live in the current day are those 1,000 things even a possibility. So it's weird, the kind of shift in what we believe is truly important versus what I would say almost prehistoric humans had to go through. You know what I mean? They may not even eat after doing a bunch of work to eat. If they even live to the age where they can procreate, actively, where they're actually adding to the gene pool. Folks in third world countries that die of exposure and that die of starvation on the regular. To think otherwise would be incredibly.
Yeah, it's when we're talking about this, push button society, we are really talking about the first world here.
Yes, we are. Yeah, that's a very fair point.
There's a distinct separation between the push button society and the real
it's all
hunger.
Real. It's all real.
It's all real.
The hunger that we feel, say, when we haven't eaten in 6 or 8 hours, that's still a real hunger. We can't say, because there are other folks out there whose hunger
is greater than mine.
Is to the point where they die from it. Then that in some way, shape, or form negates that I too am hungry, say, in a lesser degree. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't take away from our hunger. What that does enable us to understand, however, is that we cannot really grasp what that struggle is like, to try and exist in a place where you are so hungry that you're eating bugs, that you're eating what could very possibly be diseased food because it's better than your guaranteed starving death. It's much better to be alive and sick than it is to be dead from not eating something that could have made you sick. Like, these are the hardest of quandaries. These are the most intense of human experiences that we have a tendency to kind of shy away from looking at because they're so uncomfortable, because they make us feel so pathetic. It's like, oh my God, what are my problems in comparison to like someone who's dying of starvation and eating street slime? You know?
Wow.